friends, brothers and sisters and colleagues, good evening and assalamu alaikum. Thank you all for joining us tonight. It means a great deal to the Islamic Society of North America that you decided to share part of your Labor Day weekend with us tonight. As we've gathered here together for friendship, mutual respect, and a shared commitment to our deepest values: faith, justice, and human dignity. For over 25 years, I've been blessed to be part of interfaith dialogue with my fellow Jewish, Christian, Muslim, Sikh, and other colleagues. During that time, we've shared meals, traveled together, attended press conferences, and built lasting relationships grounded in goodwill and understanding. Those conversations often are marked by warmth, civility, and a desire to find common ground. And for the most part, we avoided the most difficult or painful or controversial topics out of a sense of respect and sometimes out of fear that we might damage our relationships that we've worked so hard to build. However, the events of the past couple years, especially the ongoing suffering in Gaza since October 2023, have really changed the landscape of interfaith dialogue. In our community, and I mean the Muslim community, people are grieving, angry, disillusioned, and asking difficult questions. Not just about geopolitics or foreign policy, but about morality, silence, and complicity. A lot of people, frankly, feel it is questionable now to continue whether we should engage in interfaith relations while we see our fellow brothers and sisters suffering in Gaza. And that includes not just Muslims, but also Christians. So tonight, I want to say clearly and respectfully, our gathering tonight is not just about celebration and our friendship. It's also about deepening our moral responsibility to one another. This doesn't mean that we abandon our relationships. It means having the courage to speak honestly within them. It means we must find a way to say, yes, we care deeply about Jewish trauma, history, and safety, and we also mourn the lives lost in Gaza and grieve what many are rightly calling a genocide. Yes, we reject anti-Semitism and all forms of hatred. And yet, we must be free to critique the actions of any foreign government, including the Israeli government, just as we critique our own government, without being accused of bigotry. Brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, if our interfaith work cannot hold these tensions, cannot embrace both truth and love, and justice and relationship, then we have to really ask, what is it all for? I believe we are capable of both and more. I believe this community, this room, can model something better. So let's create a space where nobody is suffering, nobody is ignored, where no voice is silenced, and where our faith communities lead us not to just politeness, but to prophetic courage. Thank you. So let's begin this evening with open hearts, honest conversations, and a renewed commitment to the values that brought us here in the first place. And with that, we'll begin with scriptural reading. I'd like to invite our very own Sheikh Hassan Ali, a well-known imam in the community at large, but also in the interfaith world. He's a graduate of Al-Azhar University and currently is involved with charitable work with Med Global, former imam as well of the Islamic Center in Willowbrook as well. Sheikh Hassan Ali.
Assalamu alaikum, peace and blessings be with all of you. We recite some verses from Surah Al-Nisa and some other verses from Surah Al-Ma'idah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا كونوا قوامين بالقسط شهداء لله ولو على أنفسكم أو الوالدين والأقربين إن يكن غنيا أو فقيرا فالله أولى بهما فلا تتبعوا الهوى أن تعدلوا وإن تلووا أو تعرضوا فإن الله كان بما تعملون خبيرا واذكروا نعمة الله عليكم وميثاقه الذي واثقكم به إذ قلتم سمعنا وأطعنا واتقوا الله إن الله عليم بذات الصدور يا أيها الذين آمنوا كونوا قوامين لله شهداء بالقسط ولا يجرمنكم شنآن قوم على ألا تعدلوا اعدلوا هو أقرب للتقوى واتقوا الله إن الله خبير بما تعملون وعد الله الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات لهم مغفرة وأجر عظيم.
Thank you, Sheikh Hassan. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like each of you to stand for the national anthem.
You need to put down this phone.